Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. Welcome to a brand new year, 2020. Wow. Now, this is the first crack-a-pack of the year, and I thought we'd start it off right by cracking a pack of one of the worst Magic card sets ever. One for value, two for cards. So I'm going to open a pack of Dragon's Maze. This is going to be a long, loving look at this booster pack. So if you're interested in what the rare stuff I got, just check the description to jump to the uncommons and the rares and such. But for everyone else, join me as I look at every single card in this booster and talk a little bit about it. And probably make fun of them. Let's get started. Actually, first of all, the valuable cards that we need to be on the lookout for. Voice of Resurgence, Master of Cruelties, Ral Zarek, and then that's it. Nothing else is really that important at $2, Progenitor Mimic, who cares, Possibility Storm. And anyway, these aren't even my colors. There's no Dimir stuff here, or Orzhov, so I don't think I'm going to find anything great that's valuable. Voice of Resurgence, I don't really play Selesnya a lot, but let's give it a shot. Dragon's Maze, I was not playing Magic at this time, so I have no connection to these cards. This was back in the old days of 2013, so let's open this up and see what we get. First of all, we get a good old Clue Stone. I was reading that people really hated getting so many Clue Stones in this set, and here we have one at least. Dimir Clue Stone, artifact, costs 3, and it gives you blue or black. Then you pay blue and black, tap it, sacrifice it, you draw 1 card. Well, the more modern Dimir Locket gives you more cards, right? It waits in the chill of the Undercity, holding nameless secrets for those who dare touch it. This is Raul Vitale as the artist. Tithe Drinker. This is 1 and a black creature, vampire, 2/1, lifelink with Extort. So I had never played with Extort, and so the explanation is whenever you cast a spell, you may pay white or black or Jav mana. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain that much life. So as long as the Tithe Drinker is on the battlefield and I cast other stuff, I can Extort. And then they lose life. And I gain the life, especially on a multiplayer game. Sounds cool. Slawomir Maniak is the artist. Hazda Snare Squad, 3 mana, Human Soldier, 1/4. Whenever Hazda Snare Squad attacks, you may pay white. If you do, tap target creature an opponent controls. I guess, so you're attacking with a 1/4, and then you can tap their creature, maybe if you've got something else more impressive. Flavor text. They've been probation officers, army grunts, bounty hunters, anything to make their district safer. And the artist is David Palumbo. Maze Behemoth, 6 mana, 5/4, creature elemental. Trample. Multicolored creatures you control have trample. That's kind of fun. You're doing a big stompy deck. This is a 5/4, it's got trample, and then your other multicolored creatures also have it. Okay. It returned to the ley lines as quickly as it had appeared, leaving only broken bodies to mark the passage. Ooh, that's pretty epic. And the artist is Young Hao Han. Mind Static. 4 mana, instant, counter target spell, unless its controller pays 6. Is that the highest ever that someone has to pay for a counter spell? 4 mana, and then they pay 6. Interesting. It's always satisfying to stymie the best efforts of a rival, but the reactions of the Gruul are particularly amusing. Bori Andon, is it? Blast Seeker. And Johan Boden is the artist. I kind of love that art. The interplay between the red and blue colors with a little green in the middle. Pretty cool pose and everything. Nice. Morgue Burst. 4 black-red, sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Morgue Burst deals damage to target creature or player equal to the power of that card. That's fun. Bring something back from the graveyard and then deal damage to target creature or player. Probably Planeswalker 2 now, yeah. For the cost of 6. Let him in. He's on the list, says Ulrich Rectos Club owner. Raymond Swanland is the artist. Another cool bit of art right there. Maze Sentinel, 6 mana for a creature, elemental, 3/6, vigilance. Multicolored creatures you control have vigilance. So if I've got this with multicolored and that with multicolored, so much fun stuff is happening. Hey, and there's Selesnya, so that'll be cool. The route has been known for millennia, but only those with no means to tell it. That's another Young Hao Han art. Sinister Possession. Okay, right away I see a black border and I see some purple magic, so let's see if I like this. Sinister Possession, 1 black. Enchantment, Aura. Enchanted creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, or blocks, its controller loses 2 life. Whenever enchanted creature attacks. So I put it on my opponent's creature. They attack, they lose 2 life. Okay, I get it. I put it on my opponent's creature. I attack, they block, they lose life. Okay, fine. You caught something in a cold night's stroll? No, I'd say something caught you. And that was Meza McGrath, Civic Healer. Anthony Palumbo art again. Maze Glider, ooh, I kind of like that art. 6 mana, another elemental. See, so far I've got a lot of elementals here, that's interesting. Multicolored creatures you control have flying. Okay, so more multicolored shenanigans here. The pattern of the implicit maze extends in more than 2 dimensions, and that's a 3/5. Hey, there's another Young Hao Han art. Interesting. Selesnya Cluestone, 2 Cluestones for the price of 1. 3 mana. Again, you get the green or white mana, then you pay that amount, you get a card. Break it if you must. The loss of 1 relic is nothing next to the value of enriching us all. And that was Suniel the Woodwise. Raul Vitale art. Did Raul do this one over here too? Yeah, Raul did that one as well. Interesting. Then we go over to the uncommons. Feral Animist. 3 mana, Goblin Shaman, 2/1. 3 activated ability. Feral Animist gets +X, +0 until end of turn where X is its power. So you pay 3 mana to give it a +2, so it becomes a 4/1. You pay 3 more mana and it gets a +4, so this is a 6/1. That's kind of okay as a good mana sink, I guess. Channeling the rage of the beast is the easy part. Explaining why you woke up with no memory in a pile of mangled law mages, that's trickier. Dave Kendall, artist. Rot Farm Skeleton, I love that art. That is Maciek Kuciara. 4 mana in total with Golgari. This is a plant skeleton, hilarious. 4/1. Rot Farm Skeleton cannot block. Pay the casting cost again and put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Return this from the graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this only as a sorcery. Okay, well, it keeps coming back as a 4/1. Do it on your opponent's turn. Then when it's your turn, you've already got a 4/1 ready to attack, unless they've got a blocker. Fun, I guess. Bread for the Hunt. 3 mana, 1 green and blue. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with a +1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Lots of stipulations. It's got to have a counter on it. It's got to deal combat damage and only to a player. Nah, I don't love it. Some see the world as a place of infinite wonder and knowledge. Some see it as an infinite dinner plate. And that's Karl Kopinski, artist. And the rare is, let's see, I've got 2 cards there, 3 cards or something. There's 4 cards coming. Okay, and next is the Dead Bridge Chant. Pretty cool art, I love the epicness of that. This is a mythic rare. When Dead Bridge Chant enters the battlefield, put the top 10 cards of your library into the graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose a card at random from your graveyard. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield, otherwise put it into your hand. That's kind of fun. Randomly get creatures out of the graveyard, 6 mana, or put things back into your hand. Zoltan Boros is the artist on that. Next we've got a Golgari Guild Gate. Every part of the gate was reclaimed from forgotten ruins and imbued with new purpose by the Swarm. And that's Eitan Zana as the artist. And lastly we get a soldier token. Follow Chase Bellerin back to the City of Guilds. Learn more at wizards.com. The Secretist? What is this? Chase uncovers ancient secrets of Ravnica as forces among the 10 guilds conspire to destroy him. Download the Secretist ebook by Doug Beyer. Okay, well everyone follow that link and see if that you can still get that ebook. So we got a soldier token in Boros colors. Alright, to recap, I got a soldier token The uncommons were the Feral Animist, Rot Farm Skeleton, and Bred for the Hunt. Which of these 3 uncommons would you take as pack 1, pick 1? I got a Mythic Deadbridge Chant, and then a Golgari Guildgate. So that's what I got out of this booster pack of Dragon's Maze. What do you think? Pretty good? Pretty not good? Tell me in the comments. Was this worth the $4 that I paid for it? I've never played with these cards. I have no attachment to them. The art is cool, of course, and I didn't really find any spells that I liked for my Modern, Pioneer, or Commander deck, so I don't know. It was interesting to open them, but not too impressed, I guess. Tell me in the comments if there's anything that you like here. Do you get any nostalgia? Tell me all about it in the comments. This has been VM Compost. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.